Yo, 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 what is going on, my fellow cloners? Yo, 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 what is going on, my fellow cloners? I come here to show you a mini MOC that I have made. Now, as you can tell from the title, it is on the planet of Barab 1, and it is the civil war between the Barab. But before we get into all the cool shots and explaining things, I would like to say that this mini MOC was requested by Lego Man Joe himself. He's requested a few other mini MOCs that I've done in the past, so link down in the description for his channel and a card up in the corner. Make sure to go check out his channel, some awesome content. Also, what'd you guys think of that intro at the beginning? I know it was a little long, but a fan of mine named Lego Boy Studios has made that and wanted me to put it in my video. Now, since this video is requested by, dedicated to Lego Man Joe, I won't have a link to Lego Boy Studios. But also make sure to go check him out on Instagram. I'm not sure if he has a YouTube channel, but Instagram I know for sure he has. So go follow him on that, and let's get right on into the overview. Alrighty guys, here is the overview. We'll get into the terrain, the mountain, and then the cave. Now, this mini MOC was hard to build just because Barab 1 is a unique planet. And I'll get more into that when we get into the terrain. So let's get right into the terrain. Alrighty, so the terrain of Barab 1 is, I have it up right here. It is rocky badlands and caves, but the difficult part is, because Anzat, if you guys remember Anzat, was also rocky badlands, canyons, misty canyons, and caves, that it was kind of easy because I could do vegetation on that. But this planet, there was no vegetation. Well, there is vegetation in the caves, but not really on the outside because it's orbiting a star that gives off a lot of radiation, which would kill all the vegetation on here. But during the day, there is water that has been collected up into the clouds and all of that. Well, that's normally where rain comes from, and it just gushes down into rivers and all that. So I have that here. Also, because it's soaked in radiation, I have this is supposed to be happening at night, so it should be darker, but that'd be bad for a video. So I have them fighting and stuff outside. Then they would have to go delve right back into their caves when daylight breaks. But since it is Rocky Badland, I have the classic dark blade and light blade to symbolize rocks. And then I have, as requested by Lego Man Joe, little patches of olive green just to show dead vegetation. That's why there's only a little bit of these olive stem grass and not very many. And then I use a lot of angled plates, as you can see here, here, up here on the mountain, which we'll get to in a second. And this entire riverbed, this riverway thing, is all wedged plates. If I move out of the way, you guys can see. So let's get right on into the top of that cave. Alrighty guys, so here is the top of the mountain. The mountain is 6 bricks high. Ooh. There we go, it's focused. 6 bricks high. It is fluctuating between different rock colors, different kind of elements. So that is that. On the roof, if you want to say, the top of the mountain, without getting the cave in, we have more wedge plates. This time it angles up more, kind of more subtly. This plate is not all the way down. There we go. And we have just more little patches of olive green. You know, the more and more I think about this, for those of who play Destiny, this kind of reminds me of Venus for some reason. So more kind of towards the Vex, but this is not a Destiny MOC, not yet. Hint, hint. All right, up here we have the Barab. I believe that's how you pronounce the species, and I used the orcs from Lord of the Rings. Also, what I use for the Kaleesh. But I think this I'm not going to use that word anymore. It shows, I think, the best with the limited amount of species that Star Wars has. Now, this is medium dark flesh, and there are Barab that are not green. All the pictures you can find on the planet itself are green, like the Wikipedia page. But when you go under the species, there are some kind of dark tan, dark medium flesh looking ones. So that's what I have here. Basically, this guy is taking the butt of a gun and just like pushing him off the edge. This fall won't kill him, but it will injure him. So, yeah, it just hurt his back. Now let's get right on into this cave that you can see right here. Alrighty, so the first thing that you'll notice is that there's dark medium flesh, dark tan, 2 people fighting, and some vegetation. Well, that's the entire scene, actually. But, as you see, there are different colors in the terrain in here. It's because there's vegetation grows in the caves, since it can't grow on the outside of the caves because of radiation. But on the inside, there's vegetation. So, I have some plant stems, olive green plant stems. I did make an order. I will be getting more of these, and some bright green ones, which will be helpful in an upcoming mini-mock that will be returning. We'll talk about that at the end. So, as you see, there's that. And also, I have my 2 favorite Lego colors right here, dark tan and dark medium flesh. I don't know why I like these 2 together. I think they just flow kind of like an earthy kind of color. But in here, since it is a civil war, I have 2 more Barab fighting. This time, this guy on over here has kind of like a dagger or like a double-sided machete. It's really that orc sword. What is it called? Sting. That Bilbo has. And then over here we have the just a longer sword from Lord of the Rings. I think it's Gandalf's, and I don't remember what his sword's called. But that's not the point. This is not Lord of the Rings. And he has a blaster he pulls on him. Obviously this guy right here is going to lose because he's going to get shot. And this guy here is on the same team as that guy that's falling. I don't know why. I just made that up right now. That wasn't part of the thing. But they're fighting in the cave, and it's going to get very interesting. Like I said, got some awesome colors in the terrain. Really not much to discuss here. We can come back and see the inside. But let's dive right on into that outro, my dudes. Alrighty, that was my Barab 1 mini mock requested by Lego Man Joe. Like I've said in the beginning, make sure to go check him out. Also go check out Lego Boy Studios on Instagram. Talking about Instagram, go follow Clone Productions Studios and Novalug on Instagram. On Novalug, you will find behind the scenes of what they are doing, and also video releases. And number 2, go follow Clone Production Studios, because I've heard that he's a pretty solid Instagram poster. But on his Instagram page, you can find a lot of stories, a lot of fun interactions with you guys, a lot of posts of things that I'm working on. So that is what's on that Instagram. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Like on this video if you did enjoy, and make sure you subscribe because you want to see more of my videos. I know you do. Talking about more of my videos, in 2 weeks from this video, yes, in 2 weeks, there is going to be a remake of one of my previous mini-mocks. Not the same scene, but one of my favorite mini-mocks. I'm revisiting that planet. It is going to be bigger and better than ever before. So, be prepared and pumped for that. But other than that, that is about it. So, I want you to have yourselves a very nice day. And this is Clone Production Studios, signing off.